Hi, I would like to talk to you about something that's on my mind. um, Basically, one of my Smurfs fan fiction stories, in my EMPATH Luckiest Smurf series. It, it's called The High Cost of Smurfing. It's a very serious anti-drug story. It's about Vanity's addiction to pixie dust, which is in this story universe the analog to cocaine, which is a drug that I've never tried and hopefully will never try because it's dangerous. Anyway, Vanity comes home to the Smurfville from being among the Pixies and his friend Periwinkle the Pixie from the 1980s cartoon series, and he seems all full of energy and has these has these vials full. He says they're full of special fragrances that he's intending to use for his beauty projects, and he, I mean he ta- takes the bag of vials home, and it was revealed to be vials full of glittery white powder that he pours out onto a plate and divides into 40 lines and ends up snorting it up like cocaine and ends up feeling the rush. And of course, there's a telltale problem that Vandy has before he does that, which Empath notices, is that Vandy has a runny nose problem, and then a little later on, Smurfette notices that Vanity's nose is bleeding, and she she takes him to Papa Smurf in the morning and fixes nosebleed, and and Vanny tries to fight off the his, his growing addiction to pixie dust, and he fails and gives in, and Empath senses that something happened to Vanity, and Empath, Smurfette, and Polaris Psyche visit um, Vanity's house and find out that he's lying on the floor full of blood, and and they discover a vial of white powder next to Vanity, and they take that and well, Polaris takes that and gives it to Pop Smurf, who recognizes it as pixie dust, and Vanity goes to the infirmary to be be treated um, for his health problems, and Empath and Papa Smurf both go to what is called Pixietopia, the place where the pixies live, and they pre- they present the vial of pixie dust to King Goldenrod, and Pop Smurf after Pop Smurf recognizes that pixie dust has been altered to give a person an energetic euphoric boost, just when inhaling it, and that's where Empath and Papa Smurf both meet with this pixie named Skullcap, who's in charge of the pixie dust refinery, and both Empath and Periwinkle both secretly explore Skullcap's office in the refinery, and they find out that Skullcap has been secretly making pixie dust for pe- for people's pleasure, and for basically to be sold as a drug. And they're about to reveal this to King Goldenrod when Skullcap returns, and with his guards, they capture both of them, and Impact is forced to snort snort in a handful of pixie dust to make him susceptible to what Skullcap has to say. And of course, meanwhile, Polaris Psyche in the Smurf village finds out that Banty has been getting this pixie dust from Skullcap, and and that Skullcap isn't working alone. He's got an assistant, a troll named Wild Daga, and Polaris visits Pixietopia and meets Wild Daga as he's leaving the city of the Pixies, and stopping him on the way, and bring him to King Goldenrod. And this is around the time that Papa Smurf is brought before King Goldenrod, and is is accused of stealing pixie dust from the pixies, and he's going to be using it for his own personal pleasure, and Empath's also accused of doing this, and then Polaris barges in and presents evidence from Wild Daga that Skullcap is behind the production and sale of pixie dust as a drug, and King Goldenrod orders an investigation, but Empath charges towards King Goldenrod to um, basically try to kill him or something. And Polaris Psyche stops Empath and tracks and basically wrestles with him and try to reason with him, um, because the drug is. Polaris says that the drug is affecting Empath's mind, and Empath. Polaris breaks through, and Empath regains his senses, and he ends up stopping Skullcap and bringing him to justice, and clearing name Papa Smurf himself, and and Vanity is restore to normal, although he has to take some medication to help help him break his addiction to pixie dust. It's a it's a really it's a really serious story. I mean, it's meant to be serious. It's not. I mean, it has only a little bit of humor with Smurflings. Well, dealing with Snappy, eating and sniffing some th forbidden things in the forest, and basically getting high off those things. And, anyway, that's pretty much all I have to share with you this morning. So have a good day, and God bless you.